month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Tar Heels ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Snags it, and there's running room. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking the shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab on 3rd. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they've found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
On the run, it's Russell. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He might want another play. Right back to him on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a 3rd down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. 1st and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession, and force a field goal.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the back. 1st and goal. Read option left. He pulls it. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had 1 extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this can happen on those 3rd and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw into a big gain, and that's a big 3rd down conversion.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Right back to the well. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the time with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Jackson going to throw it. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The play-action fake. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Off-play action on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. A designed run for the quarterback. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident, you're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's just a catch you got to make, right? It's 3rd down. You've got an opportunity to make a play in the middle of the field. Butterflies.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback may change this route. Running inside. It's Smith. Plows through the defense. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, and makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
Shakes off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Hawkins. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to run for it. He breaks a tackle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. On the option. Quarterback keep. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man on the outside. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And the returner will be knocked down. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. The stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play, and nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense kind of their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Now on the option. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Reading the option, it's Jackson. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Rides the back and leads it. Stopped short of the 1st down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And that's going to tie it up.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. To throw, it's Edwards. That pass is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
never find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Got his man. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quickly to the flat, and the wide receiver screen. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, that linebacker's athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Trying to set up the screen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Jackson will throw. Dumps it to the back. Taken in by Smith on the right side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And just not enough leg on that kick. You see it just gets knocked down by the crossbar.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 25 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Wolverines. Keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC.
Going with the ground game left. Hard running there.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Dumps it off in the flats. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button.
There's some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive.
Kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
528 Cruz. Ready.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Jackson gonna throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Blue 30. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. 2nd and goal again. Jackson will throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He's loose on the right. The 20, the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Send that offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give is to Smith. Finding some room. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box. More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Jackson will throw. Right down the middle. And wings it incomplete. Deadlocked here in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Smith takes the handoff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Running inside. It's Russell. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
All even here in the 3rd quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10.
Kill. 8-14 choice. 8-14 choice.
From the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check check out some stats. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll go right back to him. Here's a little room there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. To the air, it's Edwards. Gets it to the back. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. With the catch, it's Thurman. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. The run inside. It's Smith.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Jackson gonna throw it. And that's gonna be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up of 2.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, UNC! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to send out this offense. But they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Powers through the defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on second and long. Jackson will throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
It might be a good thing that he sailed.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Thanks to grab. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
Here comes the heat. Buys a little time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Tackled there by the defense. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man out of the backfield. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They dumped it off and didn't quite get to the first down marker, but they've created a better situation on 4th down.
No doubt. And listen, you want to push the ball down the field, and I want to go throw it beyond the sticks and get the first down, but I think they made the right decision dumping it off. You'd like your running back to find a way to break an extra tackle and get that first down, but decision time now on 4th.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Jackson. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
These fans stepping stepping up to help this defense on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll be a first down and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. The give and tick, 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 tick. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And, man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the first down, continuing to possess the ball here in the fourth quarter with the lead?
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great